just about ready to go. And on the hill today, Garrett Crochet.
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter. And really, he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
Now this is in the air down the line. Williams makes the grab, and there's two gone. Brent Rooker up next for the A's.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace. Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Durham under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starter, Joey Estes. How about a scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
That one lined softly the other way. It'll fall into left field for a base hit. Now the number 2 hitter, Ceddanne Rafaela. Foul ball there.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, dude.
That one is absolutely belted. This one's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. Now it's Alex Bregman. And that one fouled off. Bregman getting the start at second, hitting third in the lineup, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. In the air to left center, Ruiz on his way over, and there's 2 down. Man aboard, and here is Devers. First pitch swinging.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Rudder puts on the brakes at second. So it's first and second with 2 out.
The first baseman.
First and second, 2 outs. Paul Goldschmidt now. And there's the strike. Durant on second. Devers on at first with 2 down. Cuts and misses. Top of the second, and now the catcher comes up to him. Shea Langoliers. High fly ball out to left field. Durant hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. This is J.J. Bleday.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And now 2 balls and a strike. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. Gio Urshela in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And that misses. And now 2-0.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 3-1. Popped in the air. Left field. He makes the grab. And that is that. Bottom of the second. Here's Alex Verdugo. Estes back to work. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Urshela to first in time. That's one out the bottom of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Ted Williams. That's out to center field. Ruiz makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side, Geloff. Over to first. 3 up, 3 down. And we're back. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Puts it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Next pitch is outside. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. One out, base is empty. Got him. Now 2 out. Next up for the A's, Max Schumann. Late with the swing there.
0-1's the count.
That one inside, and the count is 1-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Fouled off down the right side.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
That one missed. And there's a ball. That misses, and it's a full count. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, great grab on the dive. Gathers and throws, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Back to the top of the lineup. Now batting Jarren Duran. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So digging in, Cedar Rafaela. Fly to left his first time. Cut on and lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out. And now it's Alex Bregman. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one the other way, and foul ball. Got him. That's the second out. Rafael Devers up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
0-2.
Two on, 2 outs. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Wong, the lead runner at second. Durham at first. 2 out of the inning. Hot shot to first base, and he's all set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Yuri Ruiz.
Hey.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
0-1's the count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Butler swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
For the A's.
Next up for the A's, Brent Rooker. Flied to left his first time. That's a ball, went with the sweeper. And now it's even up. 4th inning underway, no score. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs. And that skips in the dirt. Right side, Williams. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 4th, now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Goldie goes 6 feet 3 inches, 37 years young. And he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2009.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
So now 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
1 ball.
Try to go again with the
strikes.
fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now it's going to be Alex Verdugo. 0 for 1 so far. To the right side, Geloff. And a couple of quick outs. So up next, Ted Williams. He's 0 for 1. And no one can get there. And that keeps the inning alive. And now, Derek Jeter. Grounded out his first time up. Line to left. Butler makes the grab. And we go to the top of the 5th. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You know, these A's just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
That's off the inside corner, and the count now even up.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
And that one is inside. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. J.J. Bleday up next for the A's. Fought off foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses. 1-2 to count. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Giorgella steps in. First pitch misses.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. And a ball and 2 strikes.
That's in. Ball 2.
Struck him out with. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Estes back to work. And that one in the air center field. Ruiz pulls it down. One up, one down. So the batting order turns over. And now it's going to be Jarren Durham. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Ruiz makes the catch. That's out number 2. And now Ceddanne Rafaela. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Ruiz makes the play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And strike 2.
0-2.
That's to third. Devers throws out to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. That one out to right. Williams hauls it in, 2 away. So digging in, Max Schumann. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. The other way, and he boots it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the... Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Alex Bregman.
The second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Here's a high chopper. Urshela. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Here's Rafael Devers. 1 for 2. And Devers hits that one. Butler sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. 2 away. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to third. Urshela to first in time. Top of inning number 7. And now the center fielder, Esteury Ruiz. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Check swing, called strike. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Go ahead, run on base. Lawrence Butler, the next to hit.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
That one down the line. Sneaks through, base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position. And still nobody out. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Devin Williams. Not many pitchers have it, but he'll break out a screwball from time to time. Now here is Brent Rooker. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That one just misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's off the mark, and it's 3-2. And that'll load the bases.
Ball 4.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Shea Langoliers.
0-1's the count.
With the go-ahead run at third here in the top half of inning number 7. Now the A's designated hitter, J.J. Bleday.
That's a ball.
And ball 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first
1-1.
and prevent that run from scoring.
2-2 the count.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Urshela up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. There's a strike.
1-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And we're back. Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Alex Verdugo. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Well, these players digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Soderstrom steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
In the air, out towards left center. And there's 2 away. Here's the catcher to hit, Connor Wong. On the ground, Urshela. They get the force. That's out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff.
0-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
0-1's the count.
Hit in the air left field. Durham sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the 2nd out. Schumann in the box again. Takes a strike.
0-1.
Fouled off. He was late. And downstairs. Cut on and miss. Struck him out.
Pitching for the
Back
Athletics.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
37.
bottom of the 8th. Jose Leclerc.
Leclerc.
So digging in, Jaron Duran. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well. In this one. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Lead runner around second. Duran headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well done, drives in the run. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now, Alex Bregman. Tap foul at the plate. Chisholm at second with nobody out. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. From his knees, the throw. It's there, and that's a great play. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. 1 for 3.
Rafael Devers.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. And an excellent job keeping it right there. And here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
That one misses. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. So remaining in the game defensively, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He'll be out center now after pinch hitting. Felix Bautista on to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Ruiz can't hold up, and that's a strike. That one almost got him. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses. Now 2-2. Swing and a miss at 100. Struck him out. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. And now the right fielder, Brent Rooker. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
They're down to their final strike. The A's down to their final strike.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively.